All right, first graders. So this week, I'll say it again, is all about convincing. It's about persuading. Persuasive writing, it means convincing other people to think the way you think. So, yeah, first we read about how you should never let a unicorn scribble. And you had to think about, would you let a unicorn scribble? Why or why not? Then we heard about how red is the best. And this little girl loved red so much. And then you had to think about your favorite color and write about why your favorite color was the best. Well, today we're going to read about why trees make perfect pets. Trees make perfect pets. We're going to have to listen to the narrator of this story, the person who's telling this story, and find out why they think that trees make perfect pets. Let's find out. Trees make perfect pets. Trees make perfect pets. Here it is. The words are by Paul Sazak. The pictures are by Kathy Gendron. Trees make perfect pets. Birthdays are the best days for wishes. And on this birthday, Abigail wished for a pet. I'm agreeing with Abigail. When it was my birthday the other day, I was wishing for a pet. Her brother wanted a dog, their man's best friend. Her father suggested a hamster. They're so fluffy. Her mom thought a bird would be nice. They make beautiful music. Abigail had another idea. I want a tree. Let's see why. We're going to listen and find out, why does she want a tree? What? They all gasped. A tree. They're the greatest pets in the world. But a tree isn't a pet, her mom argued. Of course it is, Abigail said. It's quiet, easy to take care of, and you can name another pet. And can you name another pet that actually helps you breathe? Her family was stumped. Abigail ran to the car. Let's go adopt a tree. She's given us some good reasons so far. She said it's quiet, it's easy to take care of, and it helps you breathe. That sounds like pretty good reasons why a tree is a perfect pet. Abigail searched the nursery and found her tree. He looks friendly. They're all friendly, her brother said. I'll name you Fido. You and I are going to be best friends. Abigail and Fido were always together. Shouldn't trees sleep outside? Her father asked. Fido would be lonely without me, she said. Abigail took good care of Fido. She watered him, she sang to him. They loved going on long walks. What are you doing? Her neighbor asked. I'm taking Fido for a walk. That's a tree. Trees don't go for walks. This one does. He's my pet. What do you think the neighbors are thinking about her right now? A tree is not a good pet. Cats are much better. Oprah Whiskers can cuddle. Fido loves a good hug. Oprah Whiskers can do tricks. Stay, Fido. Good boy. Oprah Whiskers keeps me warm at night. Fido keeps me cool during the day. Have it your way, neighbor said, but a tree isn't a real pet. So do you see how when she was talking to the neighbor next door, she kept giving reasons? He said, well, my cat can do tricks. And then she showed how her pet could give tricks. He said, well, my pet keeps me warm. And she said, well, my pet keeps me cool. She seems to have a lot of good reasons why she thinks that the tree is a perfect pet. Abigail took Fido to the dog park. She knew it was important for pets to socialize, but some people didn't agree. I'm sorry, but this park is for dogs. Fido is a dogwood. That doesn't count. He's very friendly. His bark is worse than his bite. Sorry, actual pets only. So he's a dogwood tree. That's a type of a tree, just like how a Christmas tree is a a pine tree or a fir tree. A dogwood is a type of tree. But you hear how it says dog in there? Haha. Abigail didn't care what other people thought of Fido. She didn't mind that Fido couldn't go where other pets could. She didn't mind if Fido was only good at fetching kites and didn't like to give them back. She didn't mind that he sometimes had accidents. Sometimes when she waters him, some water leaks out. None of that mattered because Fido was her pet. I like, but like all pets, Fido grew. Seems like he's getting a little too big here. Walks became more difficult. Fido was a tight fit in her room at night, and the breakfast table became very crowded. There are leaves in my cereal again. Honey, Fido is too big to live in the house. He needs a permanent home, Mom said. But Fido is my friend. Where would he live? Outside. A tree belongs in the ground, her father explained. Abigail's heart broke. Fido had grown too big for the house. Keeping him inside was not fair to him. She found a sunny spot in the yard and dug him a new home. But Abigail wasn't ready to go. Oh, Abigail. How do you think Abigail's feeling right now? Yeah, she probably is. Worried that Fido felt scared and alone, Abigail kept him company under the stars. When morning came, Abigail woke up to the birds singing, Mom, Dad, come quick. Her family rushed outside to see what the commotion was. Fido made new friends. I guess a tree can be man's best friend, her brother said. Wow, look at all these animals that are so happy to have a new home. Birthdays are the best days for wishes. And on this particular birthday, Abigail wished for a pet. Wow. So Abigail tried to convince us that trees were the best pets. I want you to think about what kind of pet you might like to have. I know I would like to have a dog, specifically a puppy. I would like to have a puppy. And if I was going to write a letter, I would write a letter to my landlord to try to convince him that I want a puppy. And I would give him some reasons about why I think he should let me have a puppy, why puppies are great, why it would be good for our home and our community. What kind of pet do you think is the best kind of pet? What do you think makes a perfect pet? Do you think a bird is a perfect pet? Do you think a long-tailed lizard like we have in our classroom is a perfect pet? Maybe an iguana, a cat, a rabbit, a hamster, a guinea pig. Oh, what other kind of pets? Oh, I know Josiah really wants a ferret. What kind of pet do you think is the perfect pet and why? I want you to think about your reasons why. And if you're writing a letter to try to convince someone, try to make them think the way that you think. That's what persuasive writing is. It's trying to convince other people to think the way you think. I can't wait to read what you write, and I'll see you tomorrow.